Hello friends, I'm here at the Mingo Madness mega event. No, I did not just get out of surgery. We are at the GPS maze here at the event. Come on along. We're going to learn some stuff about geocatching. Let's do this. Let's go in and learn about some geocatching. What? It seemed like I heard somebody over here. Who is that? Who's talking to me?
It's me. I've never been to a GPS maze before, and I think I have a very good prospect of not getting hurt on this one, so let's go.
All right. Oh, that little feller, he's quick. All right, Mr. Bill, let's go. And in the beginning, on May 2nd of the year 2000, good things began to happen. Didn't make it to the GPS maze in Texas, but I heard good things about it there. There was something you could do there that would spark a response. Now, we're in Kansas, so I don't know if it will work here, but I'm going to give it a try anyway. Let's listen to see if we get a response. The stars at night shine big and bright, even in Kansas, it works. Hey, Mr. Bill, are you learning some good things?
I am. This is a lot of information.
And but you're learning how to be a better geocacher, right?
Yeah, I'm not a very good geocacher, and I want to be a better one.
All right, well, let's keep learning.
Okay. Oh, look, it's Signal the Frog. He's right there. I've never met a real frog before. How are you doing, Mr. Signal? How are you doing? I've never been here before, so it's nice to meet you.
I'm here with another geocacher, and it looks like she likes to do some scuba diving. So how long have you been geocaching? I said, how long you been geocaching? How long have you been geocaching?
Oh my gosh! All this stuff on this panel looks extremely dangerous. I don't think I would ever do this. And if I did, I would be very hurt. You should practice extreme caution when geocaching like what's on this panel right here.
Well, thank you, Mr. Bill. That is some good advice right there. So, Mr. Bill, you do know that when you go geocaching alone, you should tell somebody where you're going and what you're going to do.
Yes, I always do that. I always try to tell people so in case I get hurt, which does happen quite a bit. They can call me an ambulance or whatever they need to do to save me. And you should too, especially when you geocache like what's behind me here. These people are on their mind. Oh my gosh, that is the most scariest piece of string I've ever seen. Wait a minute, that's a snake, oh my gosh. Does anybody know what kind of snake that is? Because I'm out of here.
Geo art is one of my favorite things to do. Matter of fact, while we were down here, we did some geo art of a palm tree because Colby is the oasis of the prairies. I know some of you are really into geocoins, and this is the man you can thank for doing it.
Oh, geocaching has a lot of strange words in it, like this one right here. Fatoof. I don't know what that means.
Let me get that for you.
What? Oh, first define, okay. Soup. I love soup. Chicken noodle or whatever.
My favorite is bean and ham, but it does a little something to me later.
Ah, okay. Oh, something out of place. I get it.
What about this one here, GRC? What do you think that means?
Gurk. I don't know what gurk means. Maybe. Guardrail cache. Well, I never knew. Oh,
I'm sorry, Mr. Bill. I'm sorry. Well, here now I got another geocacher who looks like she may be into doing some extreme geocaching and doing some mountain climbing. I'd like to introduce you to this here geocacher. Now, ma'am, how long have you been geocaching? Ma'am, how long have you been geocaching? Ma'am, how long have you been geocaching? Geocaching. Geocaching. Some people just are not friendly. Mr. Bill, how did you get to be able to talk to this here geocacher?
Well, you see, she's made out of plastic like I am. And we're kind of like one of the kind, one of the same. It's just kind of a community thing.
Mr. Hailmeister, I think I'm lost. I'm lost in the maze. Mr. Hailmeister, I think I'm lost in the maze. Oh, this reminds me of the time I was at the corn maze with my family. Hey, Mr. Bill, I see you found Barney Smith's toilet seat geocaching collection. What do you think?
Well, it's a real gas, if you know what I mean.
Hey, this gives me an idea. Let's go for some chili dogs.
Let's go.
So, Mr. Bill,
Yes.
we had an opportunity to go through the GPS maze here at Mingo Madness. What do you think of it?
I got very easy going through the maze, and I almost hyperventilated, fell down, and who knows what would have happened after that.
Oh, I know, I hear you. I got lost a little bit myself, and it reminded me of a traumatic childhood experience. But I'll tell you what, I learned a lot about geocaching. How about you?
Oh yeah, I think I'm going to be the world's best geocacher someday.
I think you already are, little buddy.
Oh, thank you.
All right, well, I want to thank you all for joining me and my little buddy, Mr. Bill, here at the GPS Maze in Colby, Kansas.